Okay, so both ears are on now. Is the volume too much or is it okay?
I can barely hear anything in here, but
okay.
I can hear a lot in this one.
Okay, so that's what we need to adjust then. Okay, is that better now on that right side? Can you hear a little bit more, or is it still barely in comparison to your left?
I think I'm only hearing in this ear.
Okay, how about now? Do you feel like you're getting more from that right side, or still only coming from the left? It's going to be hard to make them exactly equal today because it's your first time hearing with them. So, but eventually we want them to be exactly the same, just like if you were hearing with your normal ears.
This one might be too loud.
Okay.
I don't know if it is or if I'm just not used to hearing.
Well, right. This first week is really, it's not the most precise. Like, it will get better. Part of it is just getting you access to sound so that those electrode arrays can kind of start working and getting that debris that's been kind of settling over the last couple weeks out of there so it can be stimulating your nerve better. Okay, so I'm going to bring the left one down a little bit. Is that better? Do you feel like they're a little more equal?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you starting to understand me at all? Or is everything still really noisy?
I can understand pretty well in this ear, but not this one.
Okay. And that's what I expected. As I was telling your family before, that right one had more ossification, had more bony growth in the ear, because the right ear is the first one that had the hearing loss. So it will probably take a little longer for that ear to get up and going. You may always prefer your left. They might eventually be exactly the same. It's hard to really predict. Okay? All right. Is this comfortable here?
Yeah.
Could you listen with this volume for the rest of the day? Or is it too much?
Can't tell if it's too quiet or not.
Okay. That's okay. You're going to be able to turn it up on your remote control.
Okay.
So I mainly just don't want it to be too loud. You'll be able to go up however loud you want, and then you can bring it back here. I just want it to be comfortable. I'm going to clap my hands really loud. Just want to make sure it's not uncomfortable and you're not feeling anything. Okay, so I'm just going to clap. This is loud. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not too much. Not hurting you in any way?
No, I don't know if I even heard that.
Okay. But you can hear my... But I'm going to put this over, and I want to see if you can hear my voice. Okay? Can you hear me talking to you?
Did you say, can you hear me talking to you?
Oh, yeah! All right, let's try this. I'm gonna say some numbers. So like 1 to 10. Okay, I'll just say 3, 7, 10, 5.
What are the numbers for?
I'm just gonna say them, and I want you to say them back. I'm gonna see if you can understand them. Okay, so it'll be something between 1 and 10. You might say 2, you might say 8. You listen and see if you hear it.
I just say them back? Okay.
5.
5.
2.
2.
10.
3.
7.
7.
1.
9.
8.
8.
2.
2.
7.
7.
9.
9.
3.
3.
6.
6.
7.
7.
1.
9.
4.
What?
4. 4.
4.
You're doing great. So I know it sounds noisy, but you're already starting to understand some speech, even without any visual cue. So, you can imagine, like, next week, after you've been listening with both ears this entire week, it's going to be different. It's going to get better. Okay? So I'm going to program them and set some maps so that you can make it louder if you need to. And then we're going to just go through basically how to work them this week. So how to turn them on, how to charge your batteries, how to make changes on your remote control, just kind of simple things. And then as the weeks go on, we're going to go through all of your equipment and you'll know how to work them really well by the end of the 4 or 5 weeks that I'm seeing you. Okay? So turn it off.
Okay. You said you wanted it to be equal, but I can't understand anything in this ear.
Hold on. It's okay. It's going to take longer for understanding probably to come in that ear just because the parameters are different than your left ear. Your left ear, we noticed that we got some good neural response right at the time of surgery. Your right ear not. So your right ear, it's still just getting up and going. It's going to take some time and they're going to be different. So I would expect your left ear to move along faster than your right ear. Your right ear is probably going to need some more therapy. So we're going to talk about kind of how you can be doing therapy at home with your ears. And there'll be times when you'll take off your left one and you're just listening with your right, trying to differentiate sounds, and then taking off your right and just listening with your left. You may be doing that longer with your right ear than your left ear. Okay? All right. So turn them off.